99. And welcome back to another episode of the State Line Co podcast. You're here with your boys, KFC and Cullen Bohannon. How we doing on this fine Wednesday night?
Better than the last podcast I was on. That was dude, Pitt was wild. I'm gonna try to get with Noah, with Max Bingham, the high schooler that came in second, like Stenberg, Hugh, Tanner, Cooper. Try to get like a recap. Obviously, we can't have everybody on at once. I mean, I guess we could, but it would probably be chaos.
Oh yeah.
But what are you gonna do? We'll try.
I mean, listen, I'm not the Albert Einstein of golf or nothing like that. No Tiger Woods, nothing like that. But as a guy that just observes and loves, being around people, it was great. It was a great vibe.
It was. I will say this: if Tiger Woods was in that hauler, two things. One, he probably wouldn't have got a DUI.
No shot.
Two, if he had got pulled over, no calling the president. There's no cell phone service in that hauler.
No, none at all.
Like some super nice guy walked up and he was like, now boy, I ain't been giving this out to just anybody, but you seem like you need it. I was like, oh great, I'm gonna get offered like blow or something. I was like, fantastic. And he was like, I got a Starlink over there if you want the password. I was like, oh, yeah, sure. And he was like, yeah, just go to your Wi-Fi and look for like CIA. And I was like, oh, yeah, this is what I need. Like, this is my CIA rep just touching base, letting me know that they follow me everywhere. Even almost a Van Leer.
So, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you rate Pitt? You were there longer than me.
I will say this. How about that? I started to ask you if we could make that like the outro for today's. Have you seen that video?
Oh, yeah.
That is 100% a shot across the bow at the guy that's like, what's going on, fellas? You guys asked for it. We delivered. We got brand new hats. And I hate them. But anyways, I would say 9.8. Like the only thing that maybe could have been better was a little less humidity. This year compared to last was way better. Weather really wasn't bad this year at all.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Country Boy. They sent copious amounts of beer. We made sure it was ice cold. I think a lot of the patrons loved it. I know I sure did. Pickup Man, I'm telling you guys, anybody out there listening, if you were a Cougar Bait fan, you got to try Pickup Man. I think it's brand new, but it is delicious. And I will also say, if you were like a Michelob Ultra, like Bud Light, Busch Light guy, you got to try the Country Light, I think is what it's called. Yeah, they go down like water fast on 90-degree days. It was
hot.
Yeah, it still wasn't as bad as last year. Like, just a little bit of humidity, like up in that holler, like creeks.
Well, I'm fat, so I get like.
See, I thought you looked good this weekend. Going. You had your chubbies on. You didn't bring Hey Dudes with you.
Hey, I knew. I was prepared. I went out and bought new shoes so I wouldn't get clowned for wearing Hey Dudes.
I didn't see another pair of Hey Dudes down there. Did you?
No,
Yeah,
but I
I
also
mean,
wasn't golfing.
no, that's fair.
But
There was a
I
lot. There
mean,
was a
if
lot of people.
I'm telling you, if Hey Dude come out with a golf shoe, guarantee half them dudes would have been in them.
No shot.
Guarantee it.
If Croc came out with a golf shoe, people would definitely be up there in them.
Oh, for sure.
Well, now we just pray to God that my wife didn't see. So whenever I was like, "Hey, we'll start in just a second," I walked in there, realized that I'd accidentally left Baylor outside. Thank God Baylor is a great dog because he was just standing at the glass, like just looking in.
Hey, you gonna
But
let me in or not, man?
he had definitely been out there for like 6 to 7 minutes.
All right,
But
that's enough for the.
yeah, all right. Well, thanks, folks. What did you think about Pitt? Like what?
I thought
Like
it was awesome.
what were like what? Like you're. I would say Paintsville and Pineville are kind of similar. When I actually think
Pineville's probably a little bigger, I think.
that's what I thought. But Paintsville,
Well,
I don't know how much
I
of
think it's
Paintsville you've
more.
seen. Paintsville has like a
Well, I went
TJ
through.
Maxx. They've got like
Oh,
a
yeah, I
yeah,
didn't see that part.
yeah. I think it loops you around. So they've got a TJ Maxx, got a
Yeah.
Wendy's, 3 Mexican restaurants, Harbor
Okay.
Freight.
Yeah. See, Pineville. Well,
I feel
Millsboro
like
and Pineville. I mean, they're close enough to. I
yeah,
mean,
very
I mean, if
similar.
something's not in Pineville, you could just go down to Millsboro and get that, or
How far is Middlesboro away?
depends where you're at. I mean, probably 10, 15, depending
Yeah,
on
very
how
similar
everything
then.
goes. But
But
yeah,
like
like Pineville, the downtown area, I mean, you got like a few little mom and pop shops. You got KFC, a
sauce.
newly added Taco Bell.
Oh,
The Pizza Hut's no longer there. A
pour
lot of
one out.
good Sunday. Yeah, a lot of good Sunday after church meals happen there. And La Esperanza still there.
Oh yeah.
Thank God. But well, is there
The
comments? I don't even have them.
Grant Van Hoos. I actually don't think we have any more of the blue jacket hats. I didn't even make it out of the mountains with one.
I didn't even make it out of the mountains with a hat.
You tried.
I tried. there was two
Yeah.
different ones I had, and then I ended up only leaving with one, and then didn't even make it home with the other one.
Yeah. The maybe bias. I like this year's hats better than last year. Masters of the Mountain all being in 3D, I thought was pretty sharp.
Yeah.
So it's so weird to go down there though, because like you just like you turn up in that hauler and you don't expect for anything to be up there. And like the way Tyler and Cooper and like they run it, it is like a mini PGA event up that hauler.
Mm-hmm.
And like you've got some freaking good golf. Like I didn't get to stay for Sunday. I just kind of watched the leaderboard and heard about it. But I mean, you've got a high school kid giving a college coach a run for his money. My understanding is he had one bad hole, which is crazy to think about for a kid that age to like go down to the wire, 18 holes, with a former Division I college golfer and a now Division I college golf coach.
Mm-hmm.
It's special. I mean, course is in phenomenal shape too, man. Those guys down there take great care of that course. Fairways were pure. Greens were in great shape. Yeah, honestly, cannot say enough. Anybody that's watching this that's within driving distance of Paintsville, go play. I don't know if they call it Paintsville Country Club or Paintsville Golf Course. I guess there's like some stigma around that. There was like 5 signs and all of them contradicted one another.
Yeah.
I don't know if they like go back and forth on like membership. It was like coffee doing some. It was like Paintsville Country Club, 1929, Paintsville Golf Course, 1955.
Yeah, that's
Paintsville
why I
Country
got
Club.
confused.
Yeah, like 1987. Paintsville Golf Course, 1999. Paintsville Country Club, 2002.
Well, I walked all around with like that whole thing up there, like looking because you guys hadn't made it yet, and I didn't know that, and I was like, "Am I even in the right spot?" Because
Yeah.
some I didn't know if Paintsville was just like down with it and had like 3 different golf courses or not. And I'm just carrying this bag around, just and I'm like, and I finally just sat down and asked some guy on the golf cart. I was like, "Dude, where's the state line set up at?" And he's like, "Oh, they're over here, man." And it's like forever away. It's like crap. I'm like, I walk back. He's like, "Hop on, man. We'll take you down there." Like, heck yeah.
Come on, bub. Yeah, I woke up Saturday morning in just an absolute abysmal shape, and Jordan was like, "Come on, let's go run." And I was like, "What?" Or maybe that's Friday. I don't even remember, dude. It was a blur. I just know I had Mexican like 3 times. I had Mexican. The first night, not a fan. It's very strange. They had beer mugs that looked like sippy cups. Made no sense. The salsa tasted like tomato soup. The queso was like milk. And everybody was like, "Yeah, don't go to this one Mexican restaurant because they have a bad review." Had to be the owner of the one we went to the first night. Had to be.
Yeah.
Because we went 2 nights in a row. Service, phenomenal. Food, phenomenal. Salsa was actual salsa.
Can't beat it.
No, you cannot beat small town Mexican restaurants.
You know what my favorite thing about a Mexican restaurant is?
Mm-hmm.
It's weird, but I love a good sweet tea from a Mexican restaurant.
Really?
Yes. The first one's always just like, because I like a sweet tea that'll like lock your jaw. I mean, it'll get you every time. The first one, the second one, oh yeah. Well, I need a little something going on now since I've laid down the energy drinks. So, I mean, getting a good sweet tea from a Mexican restaurant.
Don't pick up a Modelo then.
I gotta have something sweet,
Yeah.
But yeah, it was fun. I mean, as a guy that knows nothing about golf, to go there, it was pretty cool. I feel like I learned a little bit on how the scoring worked and that sort of thing.
It was I mean, like we talked about in the first one, I mean, the guy that won the shootout, Doug, won the whole tournament in like the 50s. And like, I mean, the thing about the front nine, I got to play 10. I got to play the 10th hole across the river. But the front nine, like, honestly, if you hit it straight, like you're golden. Like to me, the key on the front nine is just keeping it in play. I mean, because it's like you go up a holler, out of a holler, up a holler, out of a holler, up a holler, deeper in the holler, and then out of the holler, and then you go down the straight stretch,
Mm-hmm.
And it's pretty tight. I mean, like kind of like Cash said, if anybody's seen the story, which is hilarious, but like easy to lose a ball on the front nine at Paintsville Invitational. Like it is tight quarters. It is easy to put it up in the pines.
Mm-hmm.
Got to see some baby deer. That was cool. Got to see some wildlife down there. Never ran into any snakes. That was great.
We about got hit with a golf ball.
Dylan did get hit with a golf ball. Dylan's windshield, pour one out for the High Country's windshield. It took one. Dude, it had to be like a surreal moment. Like Dylan had to have thought he just got shot. Like, I mean, it hit like dead square, like right in front of him.
Dude, that was wild because he had just left.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember he started to pull out, seen somebody coming, backed up, started to pull out, backed up, started pulling. I was like, what is he doing? And then he takes off down the road, and you just see a golf ball come right off the tee, headed straight for his windshield.
Wild.
What are you gonna do, dude? It only real regret I have, and I don't know if anybody would have said anything to me or not. Probably not. I'm not from there. I did supply the hats. I should have brought a fishing rod. That pond says no fishing. The Loch Ness Monster lives in that thing. I would bet anything there's 8 and 10 pound bass in that pond all day long.
For sure.
Like, yeah, should have brought a fishing pole just to see if anybody would have said anything.
I doubt it.
I don't think so either. Especially if you got there early in the morning before everybody was like playing, or like you stayed late and fished in the evening.
Been funny, just like mid tournament, just out there hitting.
Dude, you'd have to have some monster gonads to be playing at that pond during the tournament. Monster. Or you'd have to be wearing a helmet.
Yeah, people would be aiming for you at that point.
The media, Hugh, Tanner Smith, Stenberg, absolute menace. Like, dude, I thought it was really cool to be around Stenberg. Like, I've talked to him like quite a bit and stuff, but I did not expect for him. He's like literally just a dude.
Oh, for sure.
Like, I don't know.
He's hilarious.
Man.
And then when him and Cash like were like mid like podcast.
Oh, and they just
like it was kind of serious at the time, and then they're just like, "What's up, guys?" And they start like grabbing mics.
Yeah, Cash. Yeah, I was with somebody the other day, and they were talking about how like there were people off camera talking. I was like, that was not planned. It's like we had no idea that Cash and Logan were going to come up there and like hop in. I thought it was awesome.
Oh yeah.
Like next year, I think plan for it. Like now we know how to run the camcorder. We'll get like a big like Sony or Canon, like a nice like big production camcorder, and just hook it all up to it. Well, you came in clutch. We'll make sure that you get a talk this year too. You did the introduction and then
nothing.
No, I didn't even realize it till afterwards.
Well, no, like I don't know golf, so I can't be like, so like on this whole like, what were you thinking? Like, like I don't know anything. Like my golf knowledge is about the extent of like Happy Gilmore and Happy Gilmore 2 and Scotty Scheffler and Tiger Woods' mugshots. That's about it.
We'll get into mugshots here in a minute because the Tony Romo stuff.
Tony Romo, let's just get into it. Like, honestly, them asking him, like, have you had any concussions? And he was like,
bro, he is going to be the police chief this time next week. Like, this idiot pulls him over on a bridge. Never says that she smells alcohol on him. Not one time. Like, she asked him if he'd been drinking. He says 0. That's your window to be like, I smell alcohol. Instead, she's like, do you care to step out into traffic? Like, and then she's like, so what are you doing? Well, and she was like, where are you coming from? And he was like, the golf course. And she's like, oh, so you've been drinking. And it's like, and then they take him to a parking garage. He refuses to do the breathalyzer. That's like common sense 101. Like, unless you're in Indiana, if you're in Indiana, your ass is going to the hospital. You're getting blood drawn. Like, Indiana does not mess around. But anywhere else, you're pretty much supposed to tell them I'm not taking a breathalyzer. I mean, you are going to go to jail. No doubt about that. Yeah, like, dude, I didn't even think he looked drunk.
No.
Like, I mean, he looked
like he was just tired.
Yeah. And his word, he really wasn't slurring his words. I think he was just confused. Like, what is happening? Like, I mean, fire this lady on the spot, like, like
Have you saw the AI? Somebody AI'd it like where he's doing like just
stretches.
walking. No, and it's like him doing like this 2-step and stuff. It's just like I thought. I don't
Bro,
know why. I'm not usually a fan of that stuff, but I was just cracking up
he he will own that police department. Like
for sure.
they're gonna have to drop all charges. They're gonna have to like give out one of the biggest like we're sorries ever.
They need me on cleanup crew. That's all I've got to say. They need to hire me. I know how to get stuff done.
Dude, I could not believe it. I was watching and I was like, what is this lady doing?
For sure.
Dude, I love. Did you see where he goes? So did I pass that test? And she's like, turn around, and he's like, no, I guess. Okay, dude, that's too funny.
If that's
I,
not a meme, if that doesn't end up being like just like a TikTok sound or a meme, I'll be shocked.
oh yeah, yeah.
Who was it? Somebody started the fake auto like cards.
Oh
Like
yeah,
Mark Sanchez and Tony
dude.
Romo.
Mark Sanchez deserved to go to jail. Like that dude is
Oh
a
yeah,
monster.
for sure. Well, like when it first came out, well, compared to Romo's, it was like Mark Sanchez was an angel. Like when it first hit, because like all you heard was like, or saw this video of him just walking. That was it. And Romo's, it was like right off the rip. It's like DUI charges on Romo. Dun, dun,
Oh
dun.
yeah,
Mark Sanchez was like a Marvel villain traipsing through the city.
Mark Sanchez was biting people's faces off.
Yeah, dude, like
Didn't he like
comic
bite?
book
Didn't he like
villain.
bite the dude's nose off or something crazy? And
Something wild.
and he got stabbed like multiple times and was like, "What about me? I got stabbed." And they were like, "Brother, video don't look good."
Yeah,
Like,
it's just wild, man.
dude, the
Well, I mean, at least he got away from the butt fumble stuff. I mean, that ain't the way I would go about it, but
yeah.
now he's not known for that anymore.
Now he's known for being a cannibal. Oh man, Tim Tebow's had some wild teammates if you think about it. Aaron Hernandez, Mark Sanchez, Percy Harvin.
Pouncey brothers.
Yeah, yeah. Unreal stuff. And then you've just got the biggest Christian ever. Like,
Wild.
dude saved himself from marriage just to watch Mark Sanchez run into someone else's butthole and fumble the ball.
No, I remember when everybody was like, I think Tebow was a decent quarterback. He wasn't like Peyton Manning or nothing like
No, I
that,
mean
but
he led Denver to a playoff win.
yeah, versus
He should
Pittsburgh. Got to
he
throw that
should
out there too.
he should have started over Mark Sanchez. Like, there's no world where Mark Sanchez is a better quarterback. Oh yeah, 100%.
Well, it's like the Browns. Like that's the only reason Deshaun's still out there. If he had like a reasonable contract, he wouldn't even be on the team.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Sanchez was like the California boy or whatever. Like everybody was
Yeah.
super excited to have him in the Big Apple, and nobody's willing to admit that he just sucked.
Well, he was good in college, though. I mean,
Yeah, but his like the thing is
well,
like
the Jets though they
they
went
were
to a few playoff runs. Like it's like Baker Mayfield in Cleveland.
yeah
Like, is Baker the best quarterback to walk on earth? No. Would the place go crazy if he came back? Yes. And kind of like Jared Goff and Matt Stafford in Detroit, like they're going to be gods
yeah
there just because they went to a few playoff runs.
yeah.
So yeah, it's just how it
Where
goes for a.
where is Zach Wilson at? Is he still with the Jets?
No, he was on the Dolphins. Then he went to, he was with Denver too. Where's he at now? He's somewhere wild. But did you see the report about the Atlanta Falcons?
Mm.
So Michael Penix got hurt last year and he's out for the year. He's
Yeah.
not back yet, so he's still recovering. And then they signed Tua, and
Yeah.
apparently he has an undisclosed injury, so they
Oh,
don't have a quarterback right now.
they let Kirk Cousins go.
Now
Where
Kevin Stefanski doesn't have a quarterback,
Yeah,
and there's a rumor going around that he wants to trade for Dylan Gabriel. Oh, Flim Flam, he said he's with the Saints. Zach Wilson is.
Yeah. Trade for Joe Burrow. The Bengals can't have anything nice. Our first round draft pick snapped his leg in half today.
Oh yeah, dude, that was crazy.
I'm hoping it's just hyperextended, but I don't think so.
Nah, dude, he honestly, I'm not huge on the Bengals, but prayers out for him, man, because that was nasty.
My guy's knee took a 45-degree angle fast.
Yeah. But yeah, today was the first day of true practice for NFL teams.
Yeah.
Football's getting closer. Can't wait.
38 days, boys.
I can't wait, dude. I'm excited to go watch Kentucky on a Saturday and on a Sunday get disappointed by the Browns. Can't wait. I'm excited. I think overall the NFL is going to be pretty wild this year, and so will college football. I feel like you're going to have one of them legacy years. I think you're just going to have a bunch of random teams. I think Kentucky's going to shock some people, a few games. I'm not saying we're going to be.
This is the last
world
year
leaders, but
this is the last year for 12 teams, right?
I believe so.
I think next year
might be a few more. Yeah.
If there's even 16 teams left,
they might still go straight to the 24.
Well, I
won't be shocked at that.
The SEC was they're talking about leaving the NCAA. It's all right, guys, hold your horses. Nick Saban is now a commentator. You got to chill. You guys haven't won a national championship in 3 years. I would just play ball, try to win a couple games, and shut your mouths.
Yeah. Though, I think with a 16 or a 24 team, though, playoff, you're going to have some, crazy, weird games, but also you'll have more SEC teams in it if they go to that.
I don't disagree with that. They need to do away. There's no reason why. There's no reason why. I'm trying to think of somebody that was stupid that got in.
Boise State.
Yeah, Boise State. Yeah, they've got no business being in it. You've got teams just getting blasted. That's not fun.
Yeah. In the second round, one round away from a national champ, 2 rounds away from a national championship.
Yeah.
No, actually, I think they should go 25 teams, and then let the 1 seed get a bye, and that be the only bye.
The only thing that they've got to figure out is they don't need to still be playing college football in March,
we'll just start it earlier. Because there's that big gap. There's that 2 or 3 week gap.
Yep.
And that's when a lot of people will transfer and stuff like that. Cut that out. Don't let them transfer till after the college football playoffs.
They've got to do something about the transfer portal too, because you've got transfer portal opens and Will Stein and them are still playing. Signetti and them are still playing. And the transfer, Will Stein was a coach at another school still playing football while the transfer portal was going on.
And trying to recruit for that other school.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's stupid. Makes no sense.
But yeah, I think they should open it up after.
Yeah.
And start it early, have your conference championships. Do they do a week? Yeah, because they have the Army-Navy game, so there's that week there. I think they should play your conference championships. I know it's a big game.
Yeah.
But do it start it on a Thursday or a Friday or something like that. Do a Friday, Saturday, Sunday run on them that same week. have the primetime game as the Army Navy game. Let that be the only one during that time slot. And then the next week start the college playoffs.
Yeah.
Because if you can do a 64 team bracket in a few days and have them all ready to go,
yeah,
you can do it for football too.
Yeah, there was a lot of people that hasn't liked the last couple of years. I like the 12 team way better than 4. Way better than 4.
You get more games. Like
Yeah,
you get 3 or 4 weeks of just football all day long.
Yeah, and I mean you have some pretty good matchups too. Like I don't know.
Well, I thought last year's was a lot better than the year before.
This is drastic of me. But I think if you sit out in a bowl game, you can't play the first 2 games of the following season. Doesn't matter if you transfer, stay with your team, doesn't matter. If you don't go to the draft, if you sit out of the bowl game, you don't get to play the first 2 games of the season following year. Like two less games of highlight film for Roger Goodell to watch and all of his owners that you can be out there scoring touchdowns or making tackles. Because
well, here's what I also think should happen. It's going to sound wild, but I think the NCAA should do something with NFL, like some sort of like partnership type deal. And like, because, yeah, and not necessarily like a G League type thing, but you know how like the NFL or the NBA and college basketball, they kind of work together toward like the combine. Like they let people come in and they decide if they want to go into the draft or go back to school. Kind of like Malachi, kind of like Otega did last year, stuff like that. Let them do that because there's a lot of guys that like stay and like ruin their draft stock, or they'll go to the draft and not get drafted.
Yeah.
When they could have played another year. Stuff like that.
I don't know, brother. It's kind of one of those things, to be honest. What is this? I don't know. Hopefully they do something. They've got to change something. They can't just blindly stare forward and say that the product that they're putting together is good for everybody, because it's just not. And I've heard, haven't they done some stuff with the transfer portal? Like you only get one transfer again.
I think they're working on it, but I don't know if they passed it or if it's like years down the road or.
Yeah.
But I think they should do like school caps too. Like every team, you can only pay players a certain amount for like each class. Like seniors make more than juniors make more than sophomores make more than freshmen. And if you're a red shirt, you kind of get a pay increase.
I would say you get 10 players that are like free for all, or 5 players that are free for all. Because, I mean, perfect example, Jake Nalrot. Like, you're going to have to pay that kid to come play. And it may be selfish of me, but if we can pay him $100,000 more than somebody else, I would rather do that. Like I would rather have the ability to. There needs to be a cap though. Like you shouldn't have Carson Beck making like $8 million.
Yeah,
I mean,
see, here's what I'm thinking though is like you had the school like a set amount, but you could let like businesses and other like venues and stuff like that use them as like advertisements, and then they can have a free for all. And it doesn't even hit the school. You know, like if they want to pour out the money, let them.
Then
they can kind of work together.
Then you end up with the Saban era at Alabama basically again.
It means the SEC will be back, baby. That's all.
Kalen DeBoer doesn't have the stones or the spine to do what Saban did down there.
No. I mean, Saban probably got caught a few times, but they just, they turned their head.
Things are going well.
Yeah.
Look the other way.
For sure. But, with football season coming up, have you paid much attention to anything on NFL spectrum? Okay. So most of your powerhouses are still powerhouses.
Uh-huh.
There's a few teams that are going to be better. It's like
Yeah.
every year.
Yeah.
Let's hear an early Super Bowl prediction.
Part of me is praying that Josh Allen finally gets his.
Uh,
Um, but man, I'm gonna be honest. If I didn't live in a town that had a team, this is mean, but like NFL football just doesn't do it for me. Like there's just this level of like, I mean, some of them are divas.
mhm.
I mean, there's some college players that are like that too. But like and part of me thinks that growing up, I wasn't a huge football fan, period. But I was a huge college basketball fan because I felt
Mhm.
like people were playing for the name on the front of the jersey. So, I mean, if there was a team I wanted to see win it, I would love to see Cincinnati win it or Cleveland win it because I could go to both cities and have a blast. Like I would go
Mhm.
to both cities parade. But I would personally, I want to see Josh Allen win one. I think
Mhm.
Josh is a phenomenal quarterback. Love watching him play. And while I think that he should have some more years ahead of him, the way he plays, you just can't last forever like that. Like you eventually can't keep diving over
Oh
human
yeah.
beings.
So you got the Bills. He got on the opposite side. Don't
Oh
matter.
no.
See,
Um,
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with the Rams Chiefs Super Bowl. Rams
Ram-
loaded up. Got freaking Miles Garrett, Trent McDuffie. They're loaded, dude. Like, if the Rams don't win it, then people are gonna be like, it's gonna be like a. You remember the Kobe, Shaq, Karl Malone, uh, Gary Payton, like those teams,
yep.
like stuff like that. They're gonna be like, why didn't this win? And start like trading people, and people are gonna want out and stuff
Yep.
like that because that team is so stacked.
Yep.
It's. I mean, you've got Miles Garrett now, which sucks to say, but yeah, I don't know. This since he could shock me this year, and I could see him going one of two ways. I could see them just being like the bottom feeder of the AFC North, like real quick, because I feel like tensions are high.
Yeah.
Like it's like you got to win. Like you kept a coach probably longer than you should have.
Several years longer.
The Jamar Chase is chirping, which I mean that happens in practice, but like when you've got like CB1 and wide receiver one about to throw down on the field, not a great look.
No.
Um, and then you're losing some of your star play or younger players that you're thinking are going to be stars in a few years. He's out now,
Yep.
and then Sexy Dexy coming in a little bit overweight, but I mean he could thin up a little bit before the
My
season
God.
starts. But like I could see them either being like AFC championship game top team or like 5-12, 6-11. Like I
I
don't see them in that middle of the pack. I see them either
no.
just like atrocious or just like world domination tour top.
I all depends on Joe Burrow's health. Like story of Joe's career so far.
Uh-huh.
If Joe is healthy, they are dangerous.
Mhm.
The problem is like Joe has a problem with overextending plays. Like that is a proven fact now. It's not you can blame some of that on the O line, but last year, like mid-season, it came out that he was the most sacked quarterback in the SEC whenever he was with LSU, and he
Mhm.
probably had one of the best offensive lines in college football history.
Mhm.
And then he goes to the Bengals, and he's still the most sacked quarterback in the NFL. And you start looking at his hold time in comparison to other quarterbacks, like brother, get rid of the ball. Like
Mhm.
you're not built like quarterbacks that can keep taking hits.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you're a TikTok dancer and an ALO like model. Like
Yeah.
throw the ball downfield, throw it out of bounds, check down.
Hmm.
Like, just for the love of God, do something right. You've got more. Like, I mean, he's got more weapons than the U.S. government. Like, I mean, he's got everybody. He's got stud tight ends. You got Higgins and Chase. There's not many quarterbacks that have the options that Joe Burrow has, and can't keep him healthy.
Yeah. Yeah, like that offense is that offense alone, you put it with a really good defense, which I mean it could
Oh
happen this year. Like I mean, they made some pretty good improvements on the defensive side of the ball. Losing Trey kind of hurts, but
man,
I
dude,
mean he
there was
Trey was dominant.
hold on one second. There was a time last season when Jamar Chase had more tackles than Trey. That was a fact. And you can blame some of that on Joe and everybody else. But part of me also thinks Trey just wasn't in it. I think Trey knew he wasn't going to get paid. They weren't going
Yeah.
to retain him. And I think he was like, you know what? Just try to stay as healthy as possible and move on down the road.
Yeah. And him going to Baltimore. That's
Bro. Am I an idiot? Isn't he from Cincinnati? Isn't he a Moeller kid? Or am I thinking of Sam Hubbard? Sam
I think you're
Hubbard.
thinking, yeah.
I
I think he's from I thought he's from Florida somewhere, maybe. I might be wrong on that. But I know he was big on the I live in Cincinnati, I want to stay
yeah.
here, all that stuff. But I mean, I wasn't mad to see him go.
Yeah, he's from Florida. I'm definitely thinking of Sam Hubbard. Sam
For
Hubbard was a
sure.
Moeller kid.
Yeah. He didn't he go to Ohio State?
Yeah.
So I thought. And
Yep.
which like the AFC North, I would say it's kind of like the SEC. Maybe not this year. Maybe it's
Mhm.
like the new NIL era of SEC, like post Saban,
Yeah.
a little bit, because like you still got these like bitter rivals, but like this is the first time you're going into it without Tomlin, without Harbaugh, and Zach Taylor's still there, and then Stefanski, he's been there. He was in Cleveland for a minute,
Yeah.
like so, like it's like a total just change up in the AFC North, and I mean, I really don't know who's gonna win because like I feel like I mean it's easy to go like, oh, the Browns still suck. But Todd Monken, I feel like he's a pretty good coach. I don't think we're gonna be as bad as people probably think. Like I saw a lot of like 4 and 5 wins. I could see Browns potentially getting to 8 because they got the easiest schedule in the league.
Doesn't hurt.
And yeah, so I think that could help out. Since he improved a little bit, we'll just see how that. I mean, coming back from an injury sucks,
Yeah.
and especially a guy like Joe Burrow who's had so many already.
Yeah. And the thing that's so weird about Joe's injuries are like none are really the same. Like, I
Yeah,
mean, like he had the hand injury. He had the hand, he had a calf, and
he had
then
another. Didn't he tear ACL?
yeah, and then he tore his ACL. Yeah, ACL's whenever he got rolled up, and then
Yeah.
the calf was non-contact in like today's practice, basically.
Yeah.
Like, don't touch the quarterback. He goes to like roll out and like tears his like tweaks his hamstring.
Well, he had hurt himself like in that playoff run, and then like rehabbed, and then hurt it again in practice, like in OTAs,
Yeah,
and
that's
then
right.
and it kept like getting worse.
Yeah,
But then you got Baltimore. I mean, on paper, elite, but like you really don't know with a rookie head coach. You don't know how that's going to shake
yep.
out.
Turf
Um,
toe. Even worse, turf toe.
and then Pittsburgh. I mean, Mike McCarthy. He's a great offensive mind. I think.
Yeah.
Do I think he gets them to where they want to go? I don't think so, because I think the game's
Passed
a
him by.
little. Well, their team's just old, dude. It's like the AARP, like Pittsburgh AARPs, like out there, dude. Like you got a dude that was, he saw the Civil War, World War I, World War II, and he's out there slinging the tater for you.
We've got a guy that remembers the Spanish flu.
Yeah, like he was on the boat with Christopher Columbus. Like this dude is ancient, and he's
Yeah.
out there. And then like everybody else, I mean, you've just got older players like TJ Watt's getting up there. Um, the safety, I'm blanking on his name, but Jalen Ramsey. Well, he plays corner safety. He's getting up there now. He's past his prime, but he's still good. But like, I mean, you just got a lot of older players. So I mean, I think the AFC North will be a fun watch. It's always a fun watch because it's always a. But
it's pretty competitive normally.
I'm going to give you a rundown of what I think happens this year for the Browns.
Mm-hmm.
I think week 1, your starter is going to be Deshaun. Okay. And I think he's going to be just, he's not going to be anything like great, but he's not going to be the reason.
He played.
He didn't play last year. He played the year before, played like half a year. The only time I can really tell you that I thought like Deshaun was like, okay, this guy's pretty good. Like, he might be worth the money was the second half of the Baltimore Ravens game in 2023, right before they were like, yeah, his shoulder's cooked. He's out for the year.
Yeah.
Because he went into the locker room at halftime. They gave him some medicine to like, I guess, just void out the pain.
Yeah.
And then 2 weeks later, Joe
stand still.
Yeah. 2 weeks later, Joe Flacco's on the team.
Here's a perk 30, brother. Pop it with this Grey Goose.
Yeah. But
the NFL way.
But I think Quinshon Judkins, I think you're going to see a lot of him. I think he's going to be a guy that shocks a lot of people. Because, I mean, last year he only played, I think it was 12 games. He was second in rookie rushing yards and total yards. Dude's a boss. I think you're going to see like a really fun, like young team to watch in Cleveland once Deshaun gets out of the picture. I think once Shadur gets out there, I think it's going to be. I don't think he's going to be the guy this year, but I think he's going to have a lot of fans thinking he is. I think he's going to be decent, nothing great, but for Cleveland, it's going to be like, oh, this guy's the savior,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Week 6, you guys are going to be completely bought in. For some reason,
I'm not hard to like sway. Like if you like, bro, when we beat Pittsburgh, dude, I was like, maybe DTR's the answer, and like he's like one of the worst quarterbacks I've ever seen play.
That's awesome. I personally love that.
But you just go out there and look like a competent team. I'm in. Like it doesn't take much to sway me. I'll be screaming Super Bowl.
That's hilarious.
That'll be a fun episode if the Browns ever. I know I'm living in La La Land, but if they ever do win a Super Bowl, that'll be a fun podcast.
Oh, podcast will be downtown Cleveland.
The videos and the content that would be created because of me just losing my mind.
Yep.
I'd probably get put into a psych ward.
Those championships, those are a lot of fun. The Cavs one was a blast. Cubs one was a blast until people started shooting one another, and then it got dicey.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Oh yeah. So you've got movies up here. Are you wanting to talk about Odyssey?
We can go watch Spider-Man tomorrow. So I was just like, let's just throw in movies. But before we get into movies, I want to rant because I've changed my opinion on a certain athlete. And I think you're going to love it. Okay. LeBron Ramon James. Okay. I'm out. He's no longer my GOAT.
Nope.
Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, don't know how it goes. But third time, you're no longer my GOAT. Yep. You can't be just leaving me fish eggs and, whatever the food is that comes with fish eggs. I don't even know where I was going with that. But I mean, you meet
rough.
You meet with the front office, and you're pretty much like locked in.
Yeah.
Like all you request is you want Anthony Davis to be a Cavalier, and then when they don't do it because they said they don't want to move the money to pay Anthony Davis because he doesn't play, 85% of the games in a year,
Yeah.
and you go to the Sixers to play with a guy who misses more than Anthony Davis and Joel Embiid.
Yeah.
Not my goat, man. Can't do it.
He's never been my GOAT. Great player. You know where he's on my rankings. We've had this conversation before. But nah.
You know who my goat is?
Michael Jordan.
The Diesel.
The Diesel.
Shaq.
Yeah. Kobe Bryant.
I feel like a lot of people started saying Kobe because of what happened. Because nobody, like, I'll be honest, before the 2016 retirement tour, not many people were Kobe fans. I remember a lot of people were hating on Kobe. I mean, I wasn't like a full on fan, but I was like, that it's good,
I was always a Kobe fan.
But here's my thing with the GOAT thing is like, you can't be in there if, you kind of got backpacked for a few.
Yeah, possible. But I mean, the thing is, you could make that argument for a lot of NBA champions. You could say that LeBron wouldn't have won some of his without some of the talent around him. You could say that,
like the one in Cleveland.
Hold on. You could say that Michael Jordan might not have won his if it wasn't for Scottie Pippen or Dennis Rodman. Like
no, but Jordan won the Finals MVP. That's what I'm getting at. Like Shaq won 3 of them.
Yeah.
When they won that 3-peat, like, and he also had the greatest coach ever, Phil Jackson.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like that. That's one thing. Also for the LeBron thing, it's like LeBron never had like a Phil Jackson coach.
No, but I really don't feel like there's been like a Phil Jackson coach since Phil Jackson though.
Greg Popovich.
Yeah, but I mean, he was kind of the same era. I mean, he was
he was kind of like Phil Jackson, and then it kind of faded into him.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, it does. I mean, you can make the argument that Golden State, I mean, their coach, but I mean, he's had unbelievable teams. I mean,
the greatest team ever assembled.
You've got the greatest shooter that has ever played basketball, like Steph Curry. I will never hear anybody else out that there's a better shooter. Steph, both, in my opinion, transformed the game and ruined the game.
Oh, yeah.
Man, Klay Thompson was a dog. Like, you got
like just pure shooter, just like catch and shoot. I don't think there's a better one in like ever than Klay Thompson. Yeah, like just to sit in a corner or just the top of the key.
There was a video. Didn't he go for like 42 points and only dribbled like 4 times or something stupid?
Yeah, it was something wild. Like he just
it was like it was like in 2 quarters or something. I don't know. Not a big NBA guy either, but
that like the Kevin Durant when he went and joined them.
Yeah,
like that. Like I mean,
Kevin chased a ring. I mean, you can make the argument Steph and them wanted him there. I mean, you can't blame him. Like, I think KD was like, I got to go get a ring. And LeBron had gone and got a ring. Like, LeBron left Cleveland and went and got one. So I feel like KD was like, you know what? What's good for the goose, good for the gander. Like,
yeah.
And I don't know. Dude, did you see this, a little off topic? Did you see the Drake Kevin Durant commercial? Are you kidding me? Dude, that is one of the funniest commercials ever. This moving company rolls in with this massive wooden box, and Durant's house is just empty. Like, there's nothing in it. And they're like, here, you got to sign for this. They're like, Nike sent it. So like Durant signs, and the guy like walks by and like hits the box, and it sits there for a second, and then like the end of it just flops open. It like flops open, there's like a split second where nothing happens, and it just shoots purple confetti everywhere. And then Drake is just sitting in the box with the purple like Kevin Durant's, and I cannot believe you've not seen this. And he's like everybody wants the perps. He was like the peeping perps, and he was like four kids in Minnesota yelled Ant-Man, we want purple shoes. And like, so Ant has to do one now with Kendrick.
Oh yeah.
It has no choice. Like
Oh,
a
yeah.
direct shot at Ant, who I personally love. Like he's not as good as Jordan, obviously, but like not even close. But like
she's still young.
Bro, yeah, he's
like 24 or 25 or something like that.
Dude, have I ever sent you like his like funniest like clips or whatever?
Oh yeah.
Dude, they are electric. When he's live with Shaq, and Shaq's like, I don't even know when was the last time I was in Minneapolis, and he goes, bring your ass. Come on. Dude.
No, he's funny because like, have you seen that one video? It's like he won't ever drink Gatorade. Like he'll have it in his hand and he'll go in for a sip and he'll just keep talking.
No, I've not seen
that.
Oh,
it's great. It's great. He's like, they keep asking him questions and he'll go in for a drink and he'll be like, why'd you just like? It's great.
I love it is one. I've got it clipped. One of my all-time favorites. This reporter was like, I'm not going to drop the F-bomb, but the reporter was like, what would you say to people that say you take too many threes? And he goes, F them. like yeah. Oh, the other one, he's still on the court in Jersey. And the lady's like, what do you have to say about tonight's game? And he's like, I'll tell you what I got to say. I'll take the fine. Send it to my address. You got it. He was like, these refs were ass. Dude, I mean, he is wild.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I don't know if he'll stay in Minnesota forever, though.
I hope he doesn't. God, please, God, keep him away from Memphis. Don't let him make it back to Atlanta.
See, I feel like he'd go to the Heat.
See, I could see him at a big market team. Like I legit could see him like the Lakers. Like I could see him. I could see him at Golden State. I could see him at the Knicks. Like, especially how did the Knicks win?
I think, bro, like I think a lot of that was just like timing. Like it was just like they got hot, and like they just hit.
Towns actually played great. Like Towns
threes. Yeah, it kind of shocked me. Ain't gonna lie.
Brunson, like where did that come from?
I feel like he's always been a pretty good scorer, but he's been getting a little extra whistle this past year.
He's on that. He's on that
Shea.
That Shea. He's got that Shea technique down.
Yeah, no joke, dude. It pissed me off so bad being at that game because like he would like nobody would touch him because I went to the Cavs Eastern Conference where they played them. Nobody touched him. He'd just fall on the floor, and it was just like whistle. And you're like, "Are you kidding me?"
I don't like that at all. The Shane Gillis at the ESPYs was hilarious. He made a comment about Shea, and he was like, "Oh, look at that, a foul."
Notice how they didn't get him to come back this year.
Oh, no.
He'll never do that again.
The Brittany Woods thing was absolute comedy. Give it up for 4-time WNBA champion Brittany Woods, and everybody goes wild. He goes, I'm just kidding. That's my friend's wife. I knew you guys didn't watch that.
That might be the best thing on live television that's ever happened.
Oh, dude. He had some – yeah, he was solid.
For sure.
Dude, I bet they would do it. Have you seen the Blue Bridge Boys?
Uh-huh.
Dude, I bet we could get them on here. Like, and I mean, you guys could all chum it up about music. I don't know if they'd let the young kid on here. Like, the one kid, I'm not going to speculate on age. I just operate in a sense of 18 and older. Like that's the
Yeah.
safe space. That's how you don't end up on the Epstein list. But dude, they're unreal. Like, I'm not a
Yeah, they're good.
musician, but dude, again, the youngin on the fiddle, I mean, trouble. And I mean, the main dude can sing and
Mhm.
pick the shit out of a banjo.
Mhm.
Dude, they have exploded. I followed
They
them like
have.
I followed them like 2 Thursdays ago, and they had like 30,000 followers, and they've got over 180,000 now.
Yeah.
I've got to confirm, but I've been told that they are going to come and play at the tailgate for the LSU game.
That's sick.
Bro, that would be electric.
For sure. No doubt.
That
How'd you manage that?
dude, late at night, I'm just sliding in people's DMs.
Just slanging it.
Dude, just trying, just begging for somebody to respond. They no, I'd like I Hugh says it all the time. Like I have an uncanny ability to find people in like that 10,000 to like 50,000 range of followers and get them to respond. They don't all wear our stuff. I once got a guy that's got like collectively probably like 12 million followers. He still to this day DMs me about deer hunting. He's got like 12 million followers on TikTok, Instagram, like, and YouTube.
That's
Massive.
awesome.
And I sent him like the entire company. I did everything but forward him my equity. And he never wore the first hat, never posted nothing, not shit. And I was like, well,
Yep.
there goes that. It's probably in a garbage can somewhere in Florida right now. No, but like, I don't know. There's some people in the Louisville fan base that are way bigger than should be talking and texting and messing with us. That we're sending some apparel to. I mean, it's like the Chase Burns deal. Like Chase Burns just signed like $100 and whatever million contract, and shout out Carson Shea, our ambassador. He DM'd me and was like, "Hey man, like I have a way to get you in with Chase Burns." Shot him a message, took him stuff, dropped it off. Like, no. I mean, I tell people all the time. Like somebody was like, they were like, "Do you think it's a good investment to send like free stuff to celebrities or athletes or whatever?" Nike does not make LeBron James buy their shoes. Like, and a lot of these people charge a ton of money to like wear people's stuff and whatever. I don't know. I just tell them that we're just poor and we're just trying to make it and we're paycheck to paycheck. But yeah, no, the Blue Bridge boys, like I said, they had like 30-some thousand followers, and I shot them a DM and was like, "Hey, we're planning to do a tailgate. We're going to do a podcast at some of them, planning to do some music. Would you guys be interested?" And they would like, I asked them to come to the Alabama game because I think that one's going to be huge. And they were like, "We've got prior obligations." And they were like, "What about the LSU game?" And I was like, "Next biggest game." I was like, "Let's go." Especially if we beat Alabama, LSU coming to town. Holy smokes.
Big good one. Yeah,
for sure, man.
But yeah, I'm hyped. Bro. Let's go.
Yep, it's gonna be a dang good
fall.
Yeah. Yep. Fall is gonna be great.
Can't wait. But we'll jump into the movie spectrum there for a minute, or sector, or whatever word you want to use.
Yeah.
Odyssey. You saw it yet? You don't go to the movies.
No. We talked about it in the last podcast. Shout out Coach Ron. Awesome tweet. I thought that Odyssey was about Billy Gillespie trying to make it home from the bar. I kind of want to see it now. I don't like the like most. I watched Michael. I thought it was okay. The edits were way better in the movie.
Really?
Yeah. Have you not seen it yet?
Mm-mm.
It's okay. Did you ever watch Elvis, the new one?
Mm-mm.
Austin Butler killed it. Like Austin Butler, I think those are called biopics. I think
Mm.
Austin Butler slaughtered the Elvis movie, and the Michael one, like his nephew, is phenomenal. I mean, sounds like him, looks like him, moves like him. But they just, I mean, they set it up for a sequel. They left a bunch of stuff out.
Mm.
Janet isn't in it because she wouldn't sign the paperwork, and
Mm.
um, so I wasn't impressed with it. Probably some of the Rando talk smack about them. I love the Dune movies, Dune 1 and 2. I liked both of those. Those are
I've not
really
watched them. What I'm waiting on to do is wait until about Dune 3 right when it's about to come out,
Yep.
and I'm gonna binge watch them.
Yep.
And then go watch it.
I made the mistake of watching Dune 1 and 2 the same afternoon, and talk about a long night. It was like 2:00 in the morning whenever I finished the second one. They are both like 3 hours long.
Heck yeah.
It is Timothy Chalamet is he is phenomenal in that. And in the second one, his cousin, who's like part of whatever, is Austin Butler. He's the one they've got like the makeup on, and I'm a huge Austin Butler fan. He's a great actor. Did you watch Marty, or what was it? What was the Timothy Chalamet movie where he was the ping pong player? Absolute genius marketing on his part.
Yeah, I'm not for sure. See, I like watching like the Odyssey type movies. I'm a big superhero nerd when it comes to that stuff. So like, if they're not in a superhero movie, probably not saw them in a lot of stuff. Because that's typically what I'll go watch in theaters, stuff like that.
I've not watched a movie in a theater in a long time.
Dude, listen, I know you probably have never watched a Marvel movie ever.
Which probably not true. Which one are like what would be a Marvel movie? Hold on.
Like Spider-Man, Iron Man, Thor, Captain America.
I love Iron Man. I've not seen any of them in a long time. Deadpool and Wolverine. That was a good movie.
Great movie.
Yeah. I didn't like that. Let's see.
See, Doomsday is going to be the most like chaotic superhero movie ever.
Avengers Doomsday.
Yes. Like I'm probably going to talk Shelby into going to Cincinnati to watch it on like the humongous.
Yeah. See, I love Deadpool movies. Like huge.
Oh, they're hilarious.
Huge is it Ryan Reynolds? Yeah, he's hilarious. Do you listen to podcasts, right?
Somewhat.
Listen to Ryan Reynolds on Smartless. I think it's Smartless. Ryan Reynolds on Smartless, and listen to George. These three, they will not let you down. George Clooney on Smartless. George Clooney, to me, not a funny guy. Like he's just like a super handsome older dude that's like charming. He is hilarious. Like one of the funniest people I've ever heard on a podcast. He was talking about before he had a wife and kids, his house in Hollywood Hills. The gate code was 1, 2, 3, 4, and he didn't know where the key was for the door lock, so it just never was locked. Like it was crazy. Dude, you've got to listen. The George Clooney one was hilarious. He talks about whenever he was poor, like living with his roommate, I won't tell you the one. The one about the cat is the funniest thing I've ever heard in my whole life from anyone. Like every time I hear it, I'm in tears. But he goes out to the parking garage. He's living with someone else, sleeping on their couch, and Clooney goes out and finds a painting in the garbage, and he paints over the bottom, and then tries his best to like make the paint look like similar to the picture, and then puts his name on it.
Mm-hmm.
He goes out and buys an easel and some canvases and some paint and starts painting. And the painting that he got out of the garbage can is like this naked woman, like all sprawled out, and it's like this like old photo.
Uh-huh.
And he convinces the guy he's living with, who's like this like famous actor, that he painted the picture he got out of the garbage. So the guy's got it like in this massive house right in the living room because he thinks George painted it for him.
Uh-huh.
George gets on Jay Leno and tells the story of how he found the painting in the garbage can. And he had told his friend to make sure to watch Jay Leno that night. So his friend's watching it as he's telling that like he did not paint it. He has no idea how to paint. The George Clooney one, Peyton Manning one is hilarious. He talks about how the Manning cast got started. It is wild. He like made a joke that like he didn't want to do it at all.
Uh-huh.
And COVID happened, and he was like, oh, I can leverage them letting me do it from home. And so he leveraged them letting him do it from home. And then he told him that he had a younger brother that was unemployed at this time and needed a job. And the only way he would do it is if they did it with him, and they had to call him and try to convince him to get Peyton to do it. So Eli calls Peyton trying to convince Peyton to do it. And Peyton's like, nah, man, I'm not interested. Like, so the Peyton was funny. And the Ryan Reynolds one is, he talks about him and Blake Lively being married. And, oh, dude, Ryan Reynolds is so funny in that.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I'm telling you, dude, those three, anybody listening, smart list, those three podcasts, I hate a podcast. And that one is hilarious. It's got, I mean, Jason Bateman is one of like the main people in it.
Huh.
Yeah. Him, Sean Penn, or is it Sean Penn? It's a gay dude from Sex and the City.
I'll check it out.
Sean Hayes and Will Arnett. It's awesome.
Hey,
but anyways, now that that's over with, see, I think I'm more, if I'm not mistaken, I think I'm more of a DC guy. I love Daredevil. Like, is that not DC? Is that Marvel? Is it? The show was phenomenal with John whatever. But
yeah, that's Marvel.
See, I love Marvel stuff.
I've always been a big Marvel guy.
Big Marvel guy.
Oh, he was in one of the Spider-Mans.
The John whatever. Really?
Like from the TV show?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't. No. Well, he was in Punisher was my favorite. Daredevil was good, but John was in the Daredevil series as well.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about the Bernthal? Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's in this new Spider-Man movie.
Is he really?
He's in the trailer.
I liked Punisher better than Daredevil, but Punisher was unreal.
See, I hadn't watched the show, but they dropped like this like hour-long like movie, and I was here by myself last Friday, and I was like, I got an hour to kill. I'm going to watch this. And I watched it, and it's literally just an hour of him fighting people.
Oh, yeah.
And I would say 50% of it is him like looking at people through a doorway and him going, and then just like murking them.
Now, the television show was excellent. There's a guy in it, Jack the Pilgrim, and I forget who. He's in a lot of stuff too. It is really neat how they like tie all of it together. Because because there's a guy, he goes by Jigsaw. He's in a lot of stuff. Josh Stewart.
Yeah.
He was great in it. And then this guy right here was Jack the Pilgrim. Josh Stewart, or this is Josh Stewart. I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
He was excellent in it. Yeah, really, honestly, a really cool movie or show, I guess.
Heck yeah. See, I'm excited for Doomsday because who they made Doctor Doom.
Hold on, I'll look.
It's gonna be like, honestly, if you just got time, get caught up. That movie's gonna be crazy. Cause like I think it's gonna be like 10 times bigger than Endgame. Did you see who Doom is?
No, it doesn't have any of. No.
Just look up who Doctor Doom is in Doomsday. It's wild.
Hell, it doesn't have. Wait, isn't it Robert Downey Jr.? Yeah,
Yep.
that was where he showed up to the thing and everybody was wearing the same suits. Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah. It's gonna be nuts.
His all the stuff that he's ever been in has been really good too.
Yeah. Which like Marvel like saved him. Like I
Yeah.
know it's weird to say, but like had he not become Iron Man, like he's probably in a different.
Yeah, but people forget his dad. Like I mean, he grew up and was he was kind of like Charlie Sheen. Like I mean, he was like going to be an actor no matter what. And it's wild though, his like sobriety story. Like, I mean, he was like, I mean, destined to be in prison for life. And then just kind of straighten up. Dalton Baker, y'all.
What's up?
We're changing the name of a hat. We're naming it the Dalton. Actually, I'll do that right now. What anything else you're excited for? Like movie wise or
so when you got Spider-Man coming out, you got the Dune movie. The hype's there, so like I'm definitely gonna watch them like right before they come out, just so I can get, because it comes out the same day as Doomsday in theaters.
Mm-hmm.
So like I might go doubleheader it just to see if I could do it. I feel like they're dropping some other movie. I like the Hunger Games movies.
Yeah.
They're dropping one in October, something like that.
I've like the NFL. I'm not a good movie guy, I don't think. I did watch Project X the other day. Trying to get ready for football season.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
And I did you ever watch Project X? No. The beginning of that movie is awesome. His friend is like kind of a cornball and he's from Queens.
Uh-huh.
But the beginning of the movie, he's like, what's up, y'all? He's like, he says his name and he's like, and tonight we're gonna throw the greatest party that's ever happened. And he says the other dude, he's like, we're throwing a birthday party for, and like they burn down like half the neighborhood. They drive his dad's Mercedes Benz into the pool. And his dad well, the funny thing is before his dad leaves, the kid's mom is like, I'm worried, like he shouldn't have a party here without us. And his dad's like, he's a nerd. Like nobody likes him. Like we have nothing to worry about. And they see like on national news, this party that like is burning down homes in the neighborhood. And there's a guy in a a bulletproof suit, like with a flamethrower, and like cops shoot him, like blow him up, like all these kids take ecstasy. They bust a yard gnome and it's filled with ecstasy, and they all take it.
Uh-huh.
And then whenever the kid's dad shows up the next day, like the house is destroyed. Mercedes Benz in the swimming pool.
Heck yeah.
And his dad's like, he's like, I'm gonna be honest. And the kid's like, Dad, I'm so sorry. And he's like, no. He's like, I didn't think you had it in you. and his dad was like, how many people were here? And he's like, I don't know, 1,500, 2,000. And his dad's just like, and like their whole goal was for him to be cool at school.
Uh-huh.
And so whenever he gets to school, like the next day, like everybody's like dapping him up and like, great party, blah, blah, blah. Dude, it is, I'm telling you.
Project X.
Yes, Project X. It is like an hour and 4. Miles Teller's in it. It is hilarious. It is, it was whenever we were in college. I think it was 2012-ish. And there were some parties in Richmond that rivaled it. The kid jumps off of a 2-story home into a like blow up, like a bouncy like tent. Jumps off of it, like dives off of it into this thing. I'm telling you, dude, it is crazy. It is
That's wild.
It is a wild movie.
Heck yeah.
That was every party we threw. That's what we aspired to do. The problem was everybody else was throwing the same party and they were aspiring to do it as well. You can't get 2,000 people in the same place if there's 25 parties and 100 people all go to each of them.
Yeah.
But that kid just got lucky.
For sure. Well, we've hit about 121. I think that's solid for tonight.
Yep.
You got anything else you want to share, brother?
I have a hat that I want to leak it, but I'm not going to. Not going to.
It's staring at you, ain't it?
Not going to. Not going. Oh, that's it. That's it.
A little sneak peek. A little teaser.
Dude, that thing is intentionally left it out of the other video, so
yeah. Well, guys, we appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you for the support. Go buy a State Line Co. hat at statelineco.shop. Buy 400 of them. Make Cullen Bohannon work a little bit with it. And as always, go Cats and God bless.
May I please have your attention?
Hello there. This is Jonathan McClure with State Line Co. with a public service announcement. You guys asked for it, so we have delivered.
Something's happening. I want more. And I know I shouldn't.
How about that? You guys asked for it, we've delivered. Now let's just hope the boys in blue do this fall. Power K coming soon.